In America, we need more prayer, not less. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I want to get our country back to normal. I want to normalize. One of the other things I want to do is get the churches open. The churches are not being treated with respect by a lot of the Democrat governors. I want to get our churches open, and we're going to take a very strong position on that very soon.
Disease control and prevention is issuing guidance for communities of faith. I want to thank Dr. Redfield and the CDC for their work on this matter and all the other work they've been doing over the past, what now seems like a long period of time. Today, I'm identifying houses of worship, churches, synagogue, and mosques as essential places that provide essential services. Some governors have deemed liquor stores and abortion clinics as essential, but have left out churches and other houses of worship. It's not right. So I'm correcting this injustice and calling houses of worship essential. I call upon governors to allow our churches and places of worship to open right now. If there's any question, they're going to have to call me, but they're not going to be successful in that call. These are places that hold our society together and keep our people united. The people are demanding to go to church and synagogue, go to their mosque. Many millions of Americans embrace worship as an essential part of life. The ministers, pastors, rabbis, imams, and other faith leaders will make sure that their congregations are safe as they gather and pray. I know them well. They love their congregations. They love their people. They don't want anything bad to happen to them or to anybody else. The governors need to do the right thing and allow these very important, essential places of faith to open right now for this weekend. If they don't do it, I will override the governors. In America, we need more prayer, not less. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What up everyone, I'm making this video to address something. This is going to be real quick again. I'm going to talk about a call for an uprising. A call for an uprising because he made a video, I think it was last week, and he was talking about Donald Trump being evil. Okay, basically, I mean, a call for an uprising. Guys, you have to be careful who you're watching on the internet, you know. The call for an uprising is a good channel. I appreciate the work that he's doing. He's waking up a lot of people to the truth. He's exposing evil every day. But one thing I don't like is that it's always talking about evil, evil, evil. Like for him, everything is evil. There is nothing good happening in this world. Everything is always evil. That's gonna make people scared because people are just gonna think that everything is bad, everything is wrong, there's nothing good happening, and they're gonna be in fear, you know. Like, you have to understand spirituality, you have to understand politics, you have to understand everything that's going on so that you can put the pieces together. You can't just say everything is evil, just think spiritually, everything is bad, everything is bad. Because I mean, even if Trump may be a Freemason or whatever religion he is, God could still be using him for his purpose and for the good of our people, of his people. You know, like, you know, multiple times this president has proven that he's fighting for the people, and he's fighting for Christians too, for Christians, for Muslims. He's fighting for people of faith, but he cares for people, he cares for the people. He's not only here for, you know, like he's actually working for free. So how can we tell people that no, is evil, Trump is evil, like there's nothing? Because think about it, right? If Trump wasn't president right now, I tell you guys that if this was anybody else, this country would have been, the mark of the beast would have been introduced in the world right now. Trump is fighting. What he's doing is holding the new world order. He's holding them back. He's standing up to them. That's why the entire world doesn't have the mark of the beast right now, because of one man, of Trump, of course, by the power of God. So even in the Bible, when people went through persecution and all these things, David's, all these people, Moses, they used to fight. The Israelites fought. They did not just say, no, everything is evil, I'm going to sleep, everything is evil, I'm going to go and complain about everything being evil. No, we have to fight. And how do we fight? We pray to God, and God is gonna do something to help us out. Like now, people are praying, and what is he doing? He's using Trump. He puts Trump in power so that he can stand up for our rights, so that he can stand up for us. You know, someone is working for free, and he's there defending Christians every single day. He's bringing Christians to the White House, pastors in the White House. He's praying. He's having national days of prayer. He's doing all these things, and you're gonna really think that he's evil? He's not no good. So I mean, I don't approach that, because basically he's exposing evil every day. But he never points out the good. If you don't understand what's going on with politics, don't touch it. Don't misinform people, because you have 500,000 followers. You have 500,000 followers in your channel. That's a good amount of people that are actually following you, and you are fear mongering them. You are misinforming them. Now all of them are living in fear. All of them think everything is evil about the world. Like all of them just think everything is just bad. Like there's no way out. There's no solution. If you don't understand anything, don't touch it. Don't misinform people. That's very dangerous, man. I mean, you're doing a good work. You are exposing evil every day. You are waking people up, but you also have to, like, we have to understand that there is also good happening. Our prayers to God are being answered. You know, we have to fight. We don't just say, "Oh, everything is evil about in the world. I'm going to sleep. Everything is evil. I'm going to complain." Every day, every single day, every single video. "Oh, they're coming for you. Oh, look at big brother government. Oh, they're gonna kill you. Oh, they wanna destroy you." But why don't you report the good too? Why don't you ever say anything that's good? Yes, Trump say he's gonna give the vaccine, but why don't you show the post where Trump say the vaccine are gonna be voluntary and he's working on therapeutic? You know, in politics there is a way of saying things. You can't just say things straight up. So you have to have discernment to understand politics. You know, you can't just say, "Oh, there's no vaccine. I'm telling you, there's not gonna be any mandatory vaccine. It's going to be voluntary." But you can't just say it like that. It's called economics. It's called game theory. You have to play things, you know, like it's like playing chess. You can't just say, "No, there's no mandatory vaccine." No, you have to go with the proper way, so that you see what the enemy is up to, and then you come with your plan to counter attack them. It's called politics. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to school you or something. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying to guys that we have to be careful to what we are listening to on the internet. You know, some people are here for a good, they are good at something. I'm not saying I'm good at everything, but some people are good at something, but they leave the other truth behind. So it's not a one shoe fits all. Like, they don't know everything, you know. So be careful, guys. Right now there is a fight right now. It's between good and evil. And what we have to do, we pray to God so that He can give us someone that can that can facilitate things for us. And right now that person seems to be Donald Trump. So we have to fight for him so we can strengthen him spiritually, so that God can put more strength in him and more tools in him, so he can, you know, fight the new world order and stand up to them. But if we don't do anything, God is not going, you know, like, it's gonna be difficult for us. You know, God wants us to stand up, to pray, to call all upon him so that he can accomplish his will. And people understood that. People did that, and what did they do? He sent Trump in power. Believe it or not, like him or not, that man is saving you, including you, are a call for no poison. Is the reason why you are still able to go on YouTube today and make videos. You are still able to have some food on your table. Is the reason why we don't have no food shortage today. Is the reason why we don't have the mandatory vaccine right now. God is using him because he has experience. He's a businessman. He's the reason why there will be no economic collapse in this world, and he's the reason why the world is going to open and we're going to get our life back to normal, and even the economy is going to be greater than it has ever been. Believe it or not. He's fighting for you, a call for an uprising. Stop demonizing him, support him, because he's supporting you, he's fighting for you, believe it or not. This is no time to have any ego. If you get a wrong message, understand that and just move on and be like, okay, now I'm gonna report the truth. You're gonna see what's gonna happen, right? He's not gonna report anything about Trump, saying about anything good about Trump. He's just gonna change subject and then talk about some other evil thing. He's probably gonna be exposing some Illuminati, some celebrities, some artists, but he's not going to talk about how Trump actually talk about opening churches and defending Christians and talk about bringing supply back to America so that America don't have to rely on because the other president over the past 24 years, what did they do? They moved all the supply chain from America to China, to every other country. So now what happened when there is a worldwide crisis like this? We have food shortage, we have all this, but what did Trump do? He used this opportunity to bring everything back to America. Now America are not starving no more. Why? Because now we have the supply chain back to America. We have the funding to the farmers. The farmers have been funded. We have masks, everything is fabricated in America. Ventilators, everything in America. Everything is fabricated in America now. Everything is back in the US. Come on, man. Like, can it be any better? Can it get any better? Because if you think about it, right, the fake news media, the enemies, the globalists, the Democrats, the deep state, what do they want? They wanted people to have food shortage, everything. They block supply from China, everything. But Trump was like, no, it's not going to happen. I'm going to do something about it. And he brought everything back to America. And now the farmers have received the most funding that they have ever received over the past 40 to 60 years. And now they're going to be able to feed Americans. Now he brought the supply chain for the manufacturing chain for the pharmacy, for the pharmaceutical industry back in America too. So they're gonna fabricate drugs and they're gonna fabricate everything in America. Even the vaccines, because some people are still gonna be brainwashed, they're still gonna want the vaccine. So at least it's gonna be a vaccine fabricated in America by Americans. So you know that they're not gonna be any poison there, like it would have been worse if it was fabricated in China. And who get the money? Americans get the money, not the globalists. Now the people get the power because we are buying our own drugs and we are not feeding the globalists that want to destroy, control the world. The bankers, the Rothschild, all these people. Come on, man. So this man is not evil. You have to understand politics. There is a way of doing things. You don't just say like this. That's why we have people that like go and watch X22 reports, X22 reports, Citizen Men, Black Conservative Patriots, all these channels. They're going to educate you about what's going on with the politics. That's the real news. Dan Bongino, all those people. Trump cannot just go on TV and then say there will be no vaccine, there will be no this, because there is a way of saying things on TV, but you have to just understand what he's doing. It's called game. Just look up game theory. It's economics. Okay, guys, don't live in fear. We have a fight to fight. You have to fight the good fights, and God is in control. Trump is there for a reason. He's working for free and he's fighting for us, including fighting for you, a call for an uprising. He's fighting for you, hacking the headlines. He's fighting for you, Truth Never Sleeps. He's fighting for you, the show. All these people, Mac Beats Truth, Mac Bam. He's fighting for all of you, and you have to tell all of your subscribers to pray for him so that he can win the battle, so that we can win the battle together. This is not the time for bashing. This is not the time for division. This is not the time for separation. This is time for fights. Time to pray, to bring positivity into these wars. Remove the fear, because fear is evil. You have to bring more light into the wars. That's by praying. That's by living in boldness, by living strong in the word of God, in the power of God. You have to let the light of God shining in this world so that we can push all these demonic, all these evil people out of these wars. Because when there is too much fear in these wars, they have more power. But when there is less fear, when there is less evil and negative energy in these worlds, they have no power. Those people feeds, those demons feeds off of negative energy. So we have to bring positive energy. We have to bring light into these worlds. Faith is light, and by faith we are going to combat these people. That's why Trump say we have to open the places of faith, because we need more prayer in this world. Faith is essential, because with faith we can combat, we can fight all this evil, we can purge them out of here. So now tell me, do you really think Trump is evil? Do you really think he's demonic? Are you sure he's demonic? Are you sure? I mean, he may be a Freemason. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on that. Even if he's a Freemason, he still have his heart is still to God, the Most High Jesus Christ. Maybe that was God's plan for him to go through those things so that he can learn whatever he has to learn and then be in position of power. But he's still worshiping God at the end of the day. He still believes in the Holy Bible, in the God of the Bible. You know, sometimes you have to go. It's certain, like, I mean, I don't know. That was just God's plan. You know, if you want to, like, let's say you want to become a soccer, like, let's say a basketball CEO or like a basketball coach. Maybe what you have to do is go through and become friend with the basketball coaches, the basketball NBA players, become friend with them so that you can get some connections and then learn whatever is happening in that system so that you can get to the next level, so that you can own a team one day, you can become a coach one day. And when you become the coach, you know what's going on in that world, like, you know, like in the basketball world. But at the same time too, like, you know the system, but at the same time too, you are there for a different purpose. But you have to infiltrate the system, infiltrate the community. Just like we have been, if you look at the Christian church has been infiltrated by some demonic people too. They come to the Christian church, they learn about our secrets, about everything, and then they become in power in our secret. They deceive us, and then they gain power over us, and then they destroy the church. So what if Trump did the same thing too? He was like, okay, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna learn about them, I'm gonna infiltrate them, learn all of the secrets, so that when I get in power, I know how to attack them, I know how to destroy them. And what if the fact that he's not saying anything straight up, you have to say he has to go with the narrative so that he can learn the secrets, so that they can feel like he's with them, and then once he learns the secrets, he kind of attack them. What if that's his plan? So you can't really say that he's a demonic person. All of his administration are fighting. All of his administration is fighting. All of them keep mentioning God. All of them keep mentioning God, the values. That should tell you something. Anyways, I'm done. That was just a rant. I mean, I know I've been talking for too long now. I wanted to make this video very short. But yeah guys, subscribe to this channel, share this video, and make sure that, because I'm not gonna say I know, no, I'm learning myself too. But there are some great channels out there that actually have great information. Number one recommendation, I mean, okay, I don't even know what number one, but I strongly recommend you guys to go and subscribe to Cities and Men, X22 reports, Black Conservative Patriots, those three, and Dan Bongino, and America First with Sebastian Gorka. Those 5 people, they are going to educate you, and you're going to understand what's going on in this world. Alright guys, peace.